Oh, good. Toby's a goodie. He's a good friend.
Yes, Kylie Mar, made in Hollywood. So the pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
Because he told me about his chipped tooth.
Yeah, he did. He chipped his tooth.
Did you get any injuries?
You know, he gave me an injury. He broke my ribs in it, but in the most boring of all scenes where not the boring scene, is where I come off the horse in the beginning and I smack my head and I'm passed out. I was completely dead. And he picked me up and he has to sort of throw me on his shoulder, but because I was playing dead, you're like, when you're dead, you're just dead weight. And I just went on his shoulder so hard because I was playing so dead that I just cracked my ribs. Didn't flinch, stayed dead. But
because you didn't want to mess up the take.
Didn't want to mess up the take. I didn't want to do it again, probably.
What's the recovery time on that?
There's a few weeks. There's a few, sort of 4 or 5 weeks, probably like that. It's a thing like that. But you know what? I'm British, so we sort of are doing rugby. You crack your ribs like on a daily basis.
Bounce back.
Yeah.
He told me that the horse spit would come up into your guys' face.
Yes.
While you're on the
chariot. Amount of crap that would come up into your face was insane. Because also, horses also like to, you know, do other things around the sort of track, and it's sand and it gets cleaned up, but then you think about just everything that's been in there, that every time they run, everything's kicking up in your face, in your eyes. And it wasn't small, like fine sand, it's big, chunky bits of sand, like there was like rock sand, thing like that. So you get something, it's crazy when you're going around, you sometimes can't see anything. It's just like dust and sand and things hitting you. And you're going around 40 miles an hour with those horses, it's mad.
You know, I think that some people watch a movie and they think, wow, it's so nice to be an actor. You know, they lounge around, their life is amazing, and they don't realize that you're actually doing this scene and having big rocks.
I'm so glad
chucking up in
you
your face.
say that. But I mean, I have to be honest, I've never worked harder than on this movie. I mean, we were doing long days. I was working out before and after most of the time. I was having to lose 30 pounds at the same time for the slave ship stuff. And physically, and emotionally, this is one of the most unbelievable journeys I've ever taken. It taught me so much about myself, because there's moments where you almost think, I don't know if I can do this. And then you go and do it, and you go, oh, actually, next time I question myself about my strength, my resilience, I can do it. So it's a great trick of the mind, and we, you know, it was a real journey. As an actor, it's one of the great characters because he starts one place and he ends somewhere completely different. So you're playing different people, and that's an amazing thing to take on.
Let's talk about that slave ship scene because it is really intense. I think there are a lot of moments where I flinched because it was so intense. But there's this awesome moment where he says, don't care, just survive.
Just survive.
And I feel like that said so much about who he was as a person.
I know, it's very true, because at that point, if you think 5 years in the galley of a slave ship, there was a life expectancy between 3 and 6 months, I think they said, of those guys, of those slaves in the galley.
He was there for 5 years.
He was there 5 years, and that was just sheer determination. He says later in the movie, it wasn't love, it wasn't faith, it was hate. Hate got me through, which is really interesting. But that's sort of that beautiful thing, because, you know, we built that how it would have been, which means you were sardines. You were stacked on each other. You had people above you, had people below where your feet were, and you were in front and back. And we were rowing every day. It was mad in there. I mean, it was horrific. It was disgusting. That many guys that close in loincloths, covered in dirt, grime, the makeup that went on every day. It was good going. But you know, you went there. It put you in that headspace.
So when the guy goes down holding his nose, that was actually a real stench.
Yes, exactly. There was some proper stench down there.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.